This best of 3 will decide the last team who qualifies for the offline tournament. In Malaysia, we have Renaissance against Rise in the SEA region. And yeah, winner of this qualifies as the 6th team. We already have all the other teams decided. So, important match. And we have a Comfy for Renaissance. Oh my god, the double support, double healer Comfy Venusaur in the first game with a Charizard. A Charizard as well. Blissey, Lucario, Venusaur, Comfy, and Charizard for Renaissance. Up against Aegislash, Hooper, Glaceon, Delphox, and potentially a Snorlax for Team Rise. Are they going to go for the Snorlax? It looks like it's going to be it. Yes, they're locking it. No, they're locking a Wigglytuff. Okay, a bit more support on top of it. With that, Unite move being unstoppable. But could be good against Charizard as a counter. Because Charizard obviously struggles against unstoppable targets. So he might not be able to get his Unite move out. But yeah. Venusaur, Blissey, and Comfy. That's so scary. That double support, double healer Venusaur. That's something that's very scary. But Rise does have Delphox, which gives anti-healing on its Unite move. So, if there's something that can counter this, it could be the Delphox. Heading into game number 1, we also have a eject button on Venusaur, no full heal. So I don't think it's going to be Solar Beam, right? But they do. The enemies have White Guard, Sacred Sword, and they also have Sing. So not having full heal against that could be kind of scary. But they might just be running Safeguard. It could be a Safeguard game for the Blissey. Even though I personally prefer the Soft-Boiled Egg build for sure. But maybe just a Safeguard bit, and that's why he goes for an eject button instead. First last hit right now goes over to the right side. Iluna's able to secure it, and now we have Lucario obviously. He's gonna stack for free. There's not much Aegislash can do about this, because the the Meteor Mesh into Quick Attack is just way too much damage and also stuns at the same time, so that's why Lucario is still one of the best last-hitting Pokemon in the game. It chunks a wild Pokemon from like half HP. Luna might be caught right here. Has already XP'd away. But we have the Fennekin just taking free experience. Already the first evolution done. Level 4 now. Kamiru looking for this last hit. And bot lane looking very even so far. Both supports on level 3 still. Both carries on level 4. But the Charizard. What is the Charizard going to do? I'm so surprised to see a Charizard being played. This is a deciding match on who qualifies for the offline tournament. This is huge. This might be one of their biggest games in their career right now. This is so important to win, and they pull out a Charizard. Fire Punch? As well? He has Fire Punch? Alright, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what to expect now. I don't know what to expect. And a Sweet Kiss on Comfy as well for Renaissance. What is happening? But they get a KO on top path. They get the sword. Zoe now with the invade now. Kamiru is looking for it, but wait, he also has Sludge Bomb! Renaissance! They're playing also Solar Beam. What is happening? Wait, what? Do they know they have to qualify for the offline tournament right now? Oh my god. Can we? Okay, let's let them cook. Let's see. Fire Punch, Sweet Kiss, Solar Beam. Wow, alright. That is just... Maybe they just want to crush Rice's mental. Knowing they're the better teams, they just pick something that's not quite meta. And be like, yeah, we even win with this against you guys. And like crush their mental for the next game. We will see. Charizard scoring some points on bot. 24 going, 23 also for the Blissey. 93 points already for Renaissance now, because Rice left their goal open on bot path. They all went to mid lane, which meant the bot was easy to score on for the side of Renaissance. Another Sludge Bomb is going to land. And no, it's Power Punch. He has Power Punch. Next last hit, gonna go over to the side of Rice, I think. I'm not sure. It's always hard to tell. I know there's like a number popping up next to their score number. Or Eos coins on the left or right side, but it disappears very fast. Next Atari spawn is here. Is Luna gonna run into this? Is he gonna look for something? Doesn't quite seem the case. Gets caught by the Power Punch into the Egg Bomb. And they both get obliterated. Double KO for Renaissance, making it look so easy. And it's on the Grass Knot for the side of the Comfy as well. 30 points go in. Lucario already level 8, almost level 9. So he's doing quite well, and now they're gonna go for this Reggie steal being taken, and they're gonna claim it. They're just running over Rice right now in this early game. They're completely running over them. Can Renaissance make a top in time though to maybe defend this goal? There's a Unite move being used by Aeon to get to this Regieleki, and they should be able to claim it quite easily. There we go. There's the Icy Wind going through, and they claim the Regieleki. They scored their first point, 36 in total. But now Renaissance is top with that Comfy and Lucario. And the Sweet Kiss being used on that Lucario. I guess could be quite annoying. So, Power Punch into Sweet Kiss into close combat. You can't miss your close combat, right? It sounds pretty good, honestly, on paper. It sounds very, very interesting on paper. Yeah, I mean, that's probably it, right? Power Punch into Sweet Kiss into Close Combat. You can't miss it. Unless the enemy has full heal. So I guess that's what they're going for. Now Comfy on the Charizard. Maybe looking for a Unite move already. Just for some experience. Charizard level 9, Venusaur level 9, Lucario level 10. So Renaissance still with a great lead. But Delphox also for Rice is now level 9. He has Unite move up. I guess he's getting close to it as well. He's almost level 9. Circuit Swords in, but he's stuck in the Sludge Bomb. Gets Solar Beamed. He's going to cancel the White Guard and make it out quite easily though. Still obviously very tanky in the shield form. And yeah, I mean, this is fun to see. See like such a unique team comp. There's the Sweet Kiss into Close Combat with a Slow Smoke as well. Slow Smoke can be on Comfy, which makes it even easier to hit more Close Combats. And Hooper gets destroyed by the Venusaur Unite. There's a Charizard coming through. Blissey Unite as well. And Renaissance just gets 3 KOs. Renaissance just gets 3 KOs. So easily. Wait, this Comfy Lucario actually is quite interesting. Yeah, that is a very cool combo. It also allows Lucario to still go X attack and have that Slow Smoke on Comfy instead. So, wow, 10 seconds now for the Veggie to spawns, but this could be a fight for Rice to take if they get the Unite moves up right here. Because Renaissance just did use a lot of Unite moves up top path. They used Venusaur, Unite, Blissey, Charizard. So, yeah, but Renaissance still just going for this. They have such a huge experience lead right now. And Rice also has no Unite move up, so they can't even fight it. Power Punch is gonna come through into Solar Beam, and they claim it easily. Egg Slash jumping in, he gets Sweet Kissed. He's stuck in the Slow Smoke, and he's gonna go down. Yeah, he's gonna go down. He is gone. And 2 KOs already. Delphox also fell somewhere. Also gets taken down. Rice not looking for the top lane push. They're gonna get those 40 in for Glaceon at least. That's nice. Another 5 going for Wigglytuff. They're not too far behind in points. But experience-wise, they're already quite decently behind. EO, though, almost level 12 on Glaceon is their last hope in this match. Power Punch comes through. He's just gonna go out. Close Combat is there healing a bit, but he's stuck in the Delphox Unite. Oh my god, Egg-Slash is so low. EO's on the chase. Solo's dropping very, very low. There's the Comfy, but doesn't have healing, and Venusaur gets caught. Venusaur gets caught. Comfy is forced to use its Unite move to heal up Lucario a tiny bit. But Rice now with a good position for this Regieleki, and they're gonna claim with the Icy Wind, surely. Yes, there we go, Icy Wind. Gets the Regieleki, and Rice winning a small team fight. They only get 1 KO, but they also get the objective, which means they can now rotate towards bot path goal and start finishing this one off to close the gap in points. Venusaur's gonna go there, but Venusaur should not be able to defend it quite alone if multiple members of Rice are there. Because he has no Giga Drain either. If that Icy Wind connects on him, he's gonna take like half his HP. But we actually have a pause. And we're back, the issues have been resolved. Someone just had a blackout and loss of electricity. So, but now we're back into the match. And Renaissance, of course, in the lead. 155 points to 107, but most important, they just have a bit more experience. The level 12 across all their carries, Lucario, Venusaur, and Charizard on level 12. Their supports on level 10. But honestly, Rice is not too far behind. And they have the Glaceon and a Delphox. So Delphox hitting also the Power Spike on level 11 with the Mystical Fire Plus. So Rice still has a great shot at winning this game, 100%. They also have better Rayquaza last hitting. Or do they actually? They have Egg Slash Unite compared to Solar Beam and Venusaur Unite move. So that's actually pretty even, I would say. The Solar Beam of Venusaur obviously very scary at securing Rayquaza as well. The only problem is that like it hits and ticks. It doesn't hit in like one big beam. Compared to Egg Slash Unite, which just instantly slams the ground and does a damage one time. So, who's going to take this first map? Is it going to be this incredible Renaissance team comp? Both teams are just waiting right now. They're just farming their side. No one is looking for anything. Both teams just very passive, waiting for this last team fight. Level 13 for Charizard, level 13 for Lucario, and also level 13 for Delphox on the right side. All carries are decently leveled. Sorry, he has to be careful. Almost gets Fire Punched. He has to be careful though, because if he gets Fire Punch, Flare Bliss, it could actually follow the Phantom Force. Sweet Kiss on the Charizard, going in again, looking for something. Their Solar Beams are landing now. And the level 30 Venusaur is super scary, because we have almost no cooldown, especially with a blue buff. This Solar Beam has almost no cooldown. They have to be so scared, so careful. Let's get taken down. Illuna, oh, Solar Beam almost hitting. Onto this Wigglytuff, who's dropping super low, and Renaissance complete control now of this Rayquaza pit, while also being ahead in points still. Charizard, scouting this top side. Sweet Kiss is being charged. But Egg Slash has the White Guard up as well, just getting on some boost auto attack stacks. Another Sweet Kiss comes through, not really hitting anything. Now we have some FPS issues apparently, and they're back. Neither team is doing anything right now. Another Solarbeam is going to miss, but huge missing fire onto this Venusaur. He has to be careful, right? Might get engaged on. Solarbeam is gonna miss again. Not hitting anything. There's a Death Side landing onto Blissey. And this fight's looking actually great for Rice right now. Lucario might be falling down under the Blissey assistance. Keeps Lucario alive for a bit, but not for too long. And Renaissance is falling apart now. 3 are down. Even with the Bliss assistance. They can't keep their carries alive. 4 people are down for Renaissance. And this fancy team comp might just be falling apart now in this late game team fight compared to the Glacier and Delphox. Triple KO for Delphox. And Team Rice is gonna claim this Rayquaza. Comfy didn't get Unite Move out apparently either. What a disaster for Renaissance. What a terrible team fight. They get aced. They don't get a single KO either. 100 going for Glacier, 100 going for Wigglytuff, 100 go in for the Hooper, 507 now for Team Rice. They got completely wiped. Not getting a single KO. What happened in this team fight? That was a disaster for Renaissance. Absolute disaster. But obviously the Glacier and Delphox are just better late game carries, right? It's just so difficult. But even then, yeah, okay. So Rice is gonna take the first match and they're 1 win away from qualifying. But 2 and Renaissance starting with the same 3 Pokemon again. But this time, are they gonna change their last 2 picks or is it gonna be a Comfy and a Charizard again? I kinda don't hope so. Rice also running back the same exact team comp as last game. Aegislav, Glacier, and Hooper, and Delphox, and there we go. Renaissance changing their 2 picks into a Sableye and a Dodrio. So, I mean, 2 very insane, unfun Pokemon to be up against. And Rice just gonna pick the same team comp again as last game. I mean, they won. They did struggle early game a bit, but late game they looked very good. And it's gonna keep picking the same comp for the last Wigglytuff as well again. No, this time going into a Snorlax instead of the Wigglytuff. Alright. Changing something up. I assume we're also gonna see a Petted Dance this time around, not a Solar Beam again. But actually could still be a Solar Beam. Wait, he has Double Glass as Energy Amp. Now he's gonna keep playing Solar Beam if he doesn't change his items now. Then we have the Float Stone, Razor Claw, Attack Bait, pull here Dodrio. Sableye with Float Stone, XP Share, and Razor Claw. Lucario, Massive Band, Weakness Policy, and Attack Bait. But yeah, looks like Camiro's just sticking to the Solar Beam Venusaur, looking at his items. Can Renaissance turn this into game number 3 or is gonna Rice just take it to 0 and qualify? Renaissance, of course, being the favorite, going into this match. Can they turn it back? We have Rubis now rocking towards the right side with that Sableye. He's looking for the invade, and we have Dodrio on death taking over the jungle. Lucario can always stay top lane alone because he's so strong early game. He's totally fine. And Rice, obviously knowing that the enemies have a Sableye, they just clear the entire jungle already. He has 4 people right now to counter the Sableye. Did he get? No, he didn't get the red buff. So now he's gonna make a chase down by this red buff, but the X speed is enough to run away from the Astonish and the red buff in the end. But yeah, Rice just taking both buffs together to make sure this invade can't happen. And Solo might be caught right here. First KO of the game already for Team Rice. Last hit as well. Iluna trying to go for it. Oh, the tech is just barely not enough. Just a tiny bit too late. And Renaissance at least claiming this last hit. Now that tech comes through, and this time Iluna's going to claim... Wait, did he get it? I think so. I'll claim this one last hit at least for his team. And looking back to top now, we have Glacier being engaged on by the Dodrio, who is running the Tri-Attack. He is running the Tri-Attack, so no Drill Peck. I think both would be fine in this game, totally. Tri-Attack is just a bit safe option, and it's just also very amazing still. Dodrio just an incredibly strong Pokemon. Iso getting the evolution done. Same for the Ivysaur. And now Rubis with the flank right here, and the knockoff. Looking for the KO onto the Braixen. But they don't get it, but they're going to score 69 points already. Of course, exactly 69 points. And now Def is going to look for the invade, and he's going to claim this blue buff instantly already again. But we also have Rice invading with that Hooper. They can obviously always just hyperspace out of the enemy jungle quite easily and be safe. But Def knows about this. But there's the hyperspace portal, and they're just going to take it and be happy. There we go. Peace out. And they get away with also a buff steal. Dory can still claim his red buff though, and Solo getting caught again, maybe right here. Sacred Sword's going to land into another boost auto attack, but Sableye is able to save him. Now Sableye is going to get the KO onto the Doublade. He's going to get it, thanks to the knockoff, helping Lucario just barely out in time. He was 1 auto attack away from dying, and Sableye is here, ruining another guy's day instantly as well. Again, as always, ruining people's day. Renaissance now claiming all the Atarias in mid. And we have the Delphox evolution already done for the side of Rice. Of course, they're only missing a fire. 1 entire level for the Flame Charge until Delphox actually becomes a good Pokemon. But Def already level 8. Looking very strong in this early game. But Glacier should also be very close to level 8. I'm going to claim this last hit right here easily with that boost auto attack. Still doing a lot of damage after using Tri-Attack. It's a great last-hitting tool. And you can see Sableye is... Oh my god, Sableye. Do they know about it? There's the fear into... Oh my god, into the Solar Beam. And this is gonna be so annoying. Every stun could just be a KO into the Solar Beam if Venusaur pays attention to his own Sableye. It's gonna be so annoying. There's followed up instantly. Knockoff or auto-tech the fear into knockoff into a Solar Beam. And always be a KO. And Camilo is very close to level 9 now. Very close to level 9. But they're gonna go for this Regice already. There's a heavy slam landing onto Camilo. Maybe Sableye going down. Sableye goes on to the Egg Slash. There's a huge Solar Beam coming through. Chunks Glaceon to under half HP already in this fight. Solos diving in. And they actually get Glaceon. Renaissance might just take a complete ace right here. They ace them. Oh my god. Renaissance. Rice stood no chance somewhere. They got the Sableye, but then they just fall apart to this Solar Beam Venusaur. 40 points go in as well. 125 to 0 now for the side of Renaissance. They just got ran over. Just like last game. Early game they have no chance, but late game is there. You know, they can always still come back with their team comp. They have that Delphox Glaceon. Incredible late game Pokemon. But they're also quite squishy. Nice close combat hitting. Solos diving in again. Eos might be caught. Icy Fence back to the right side. And now we have Renaissance working on this Regieleki as well. But I don't like if they break both goals. Unless they can somehow invade. But breaking those two goals is obviously nice against a Hooper. Because Hooper now can't port the allies around anymore too much. And they're gonna 40 points right here. Make that 80 in total. And now Renaissance is rocking 225 to 0 points. Already in this early game. This question is, can they keep this up? Because now Rice is going to get all these NDDs on the right side. And Renaissance do have a Lucario and a Dodrio, which can be quite annoying at invading. And be on the right side. But they also risk dying as soon as they walk towards the right side. They kind of risk going down. So they have to be very, very careful when they don't want to give over comeback experience. But level 11 Dojo, 11 Venusaur, level 10 Lucario, up to only a level 10 Glaceon. And there again, there's the combo. Sableye going in with that Solar Beam. Confuse Ray is also going to hit. But Zoe is going to be totally fine. Has a potion as well, apparently. Some self-sustain against the Solar Beam. Maybe also just against Sableye damage. Camilo might be caught right here. Has to Unite move up. He's going to get at least one KO. And the Bliss Assistance is going to be enough to keep Camilo alive. But they had to commit 2 Unite moves for this. Which means for the next team fight, it will not be up. Ruvis running away on 1 HP. The block onto Dodrio. Can they actually catch Dodrio right here? It would be huge for the side of Rice. This would be a massive KO. But he's going to dodge away from the heavy slam quite easily. Thanks to his insane move speed from the sprint gauge. And he's totally fine. Who's up here? Someone is caught. Egg Slash. Egg Slash. Looking for a KO. But he gets 1v1'd by the Solar Beam Venusaur. Death diving in again. He's going to Unite move. And Delphox. Oh, this is bad for the Delphox. Wait, can he get out? The Confuse Ray is there. And Delphox is going to live to the body barrier. Death just didn't have another sprint gauge up to go for a boosted auto attack. And Delphox is actually getting saved by his teammates as well. Just not enough damage on the Studio yet. Regice dropping to half HP. Better last hitting for sure instead of Renaissance. Because they have that Power Punch and Lucario Knight. And there's Lucario Knight coming through. Power Punch is also going to get Snorlax. Another one goes down. 3 people go down. On the side of Team Rice, they're going to score 40 points. But Glaceon's also going to fall. 4 knockouts for the side of Renaissance. And also the Reggie. For just 40 points for Team Rice. So Renaissance, they might just be mad after last game. Oh, they're mad. They seem very aggressive. Level 12 Venusaur, level 12 Dodrio now. And, but they still have... They don't have any experience to farm, so... Rice is not out of it yet. For sure not. They had a great last team fight in the last match. And they can maybe just do it again. But Venusaur is getting close to level 13. He's going to pick up another blue buff for cooldown reduction as well. And level 13, he's going to get even more cooldown reduction on the Solar Beam Plus. And then he's going to be absolutely hard to deal with. Especially because Rice, they do have Hooper with the Hyperspace Portal. But they have no in-team fight healing, necessarily, right? There always has to be Hyperspace put down. Someone has to go back to base. Press it again. So it takes quite long, but it's still some healing. But it's not as effective as like a Clefable or a, you know, Blissey with Softbird X. Healing over and over again to counter those solar beams. Obviously still nice, better than nothing, but yeah. It does take a lot more time. Now Solar Beam comes through. Now he's level 30 now. The Sludge Bomb goes down. Is Renaissance going to go for this push right here? That's a Delphox Unite at 250, which is totally fine yet because Delphox is very balanced over Pokemon. And Renaissance might just be throwing the game a bit right here. But Solar Beam Venusaur is still going to snipe the Aegislash away at least. He snipes the Aegislash away. It does a 1-for-1. But Lucario going down is still kind of win for Rice. And of course, Delphox was able to Unite move still one more time because he's going to have it up in no time anyways. He's going to just farm a few Bite Toys. And then he's gonna have it up any second. Almost level 13 as well, right? He's gonna get level 13. So the carries on Ryze are level 13. Delphox and Glaceon. They're actually even in experience. This is insane, right? They're just they're exactly the same levels. Defender and supports are level 11. All the carries are level 13, and then we have the level 12 Lucario and level 12 Aegislash. So, it's completely even in experience after looking at this game. That's because getting a go down just gives a lot of experience over to the right side to farm. But that's just crazy to think about, right? They're exactly on the same level of experience across the board. What can Ryze do now, though? Can they win another team fight, Miracle team fight? Kamiro again looking for the solar beams. XQ already dropping quite low. Here's the recoil. And Venus already getting a KO on Snorlax. Snorlax has been taken down. We didn't even see it. Yeah, maybe running towards the bot path 3. Another solar beam comes through, and Delphox might be caught. Does he get knocked out of the... Oh, the Egg Bomb tried to get him out of the hyperspace portal now. Blissey assistance goes onto Ruvis, onto the Sableye. Now Ice is completely caught. This could be terrible for the side of Renaissance. Not a good team fight so far. Venusaur is down. Doduo is down. What is Renaissance doing? That was a terrible engage. 4 people are down. And Ryze might just be winning this game right here. It's all coming down to Lucario and their hopes of staying in the Asia Champions League. Might just be crushed and crumbled. No way, 4 people are down. They're overcommitted into a terrible Bliss Unite move. Oh my god, they have to score just 200 points right here to put themselves into the lead, which they will do instantly on the tier 1 goals. Snorlax is going to run towards top path. He's going to score 100 points. Renaissance! Oh no. Again, it happened the second time, but I mean, the experience was even, as I said, right? The experience was even. And Ryze might just be taking it home right here. They have 40 seconds left to make a play. 102 points difference. I don't think Renaissance can do it. Snorlax going to score another few points. Glaceon's going to take down Blissey again. Oh no. I think maybe Blissey thought the Egg Bomb actually knocked him off the hyperspace portal, but it didn't. And then the Sableye getting Blissey assistance. Venusaur dying somewhere. Oh, what a terrible team fight for Renaissance. Another 100 going for Ryze. And Ryze are gonna take a 2-0 win over Renaissance. They're gonna upset them. Renaissance, they were complete control of both games, but fell apart in the last team fight twice in a row. Twice in a row they can't win the last team fight. And Ryze are gonna qualify for the Asia Champions League Grand Final, or like the offline tournament in Malaysia. They're gonna be our last team, joining the other 5 qualified teams. And they're gonna face also MYS next for the championship in the SEA region. Congrats to them.